Hi everyone, welcome back again to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise. Hey! So today I'm going to read on Don Jr.'s 2022, beginning of the year, and the month of January. So it won't be his whole year, but January, the month of January 2022. And I'm wishing you all the best for this year as well. I can't believe we're here, and we are. So anyway, let me stop blabbing. I'll drop the camera down. Let's look into this guy. Hold on. Okay, so here's the deck I'm using, deck of character. If you like it, you go to the deckofcharacter.com. Okay, so I'm going to do one row for the characters he's involved with this month and the character of himself, I suppose. And then the second row will be the tools, and the third row will be the places. So let me get things organized first. Okay. So Don Jr., Donald Trump Jr., what characters will you be, or what characterology of yourself, I suppose, is a better way to ask the question. What will he be using for January 2022? What aspects of his personality will he be using this month? And then what other characters may be asserting influence on him? Okay. So 5 cards. Okay. All right. Put these up here. Okay, let's see. What tools will the characters in his life be using on him? Or maybe what tools does he, let's say, as well as what tools does he have available that he can use this month, January 2022. Okay. Oh, that's weird. I just heard do 7 cards for this one. Okay. Oops, 7. Okay. All right. All right. 7 cards, okay. What places will he inhabit this month? Whether in his soul, physical life, where's he going to land this month? January 2022. These cards are so slippery, they just want to spin in a circle. Too bad this deck doesn't have a rehab card. Okay. Characters, okay, so. All right. Some weirdos he's hanging out with. Jeez, of course. Ooh. Yuck. Oh, wow. Okay. And then, so tools. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh. well, that makes sense. Okay, and then where he's going to land, we have a river. River and the ocean. Oh my goodness. Whoa! Does this have anything to do with Mark Meadows? I wonder. Okay, well, let's take a look here. So, and again, you guys, when it comes to the deck of character, anybody can read this deck. So you drop in your comments, you say what you see. Because, you know, the more eyes that look at these cards and have an opinion or an intuition or get a... Some of you guys are so, like Mimi, oh my goodness, Mimi, you just are amazing. Mimi Eichholz, I swear. She can look at these cards and then just a whole story comes out for her. So please feel free to comment away. But anyway, he's going to be hanging out with people who are very immature and they have a hard time controlling themselves. And I think on one aspect, this is him who's a person who has an impulse control disorder. And I'm sure that he's not faithful to his, this would be, oh my goodness. Yeah, I don't think he's faithful to what's-her-face, you know, the screaming banshee, you know, Kimberly Guilfoyle. And then this fairy and farmer. So he's sowing, I think it's more about this direction here. Yeah. But then again, I think he's farming seeds that keep him in this place where he feels like, you know, he has some maybe he feels, I just heard, this is his teenage place where he still has wounding and he feels like his mother might protect him, like a fairy godmother kind of thing that loves him. Fairy godmother kind of, character that loves him, and he's working that. So even though I don't have the mother card here, I feel like, well, you know what? Let's just draw a couple more cards. Why not, right? Let's draw a couple more cards. I'm feeling like Ivana is part of this picture and that she might be trying to help him. Okay, this one and this one. Whoa. Well, that doesn't look good. Again, it's like all this like magical thinking, but life has a new lesson there for him with this Grim Reaper up here. Okay, so remember, characters, tools, and places. So even though he's like trying to farm some fairy godmother to help him out and get him out of this, there's a painful ending here. Now, if this is Trump acting like he's got some way to get out of it, behind Trump's back is the Grim Reaper. And little Donnie boy here is going to flip so that maybe he can get away to another country. This has insurrection all over. This is the insurrection, January 6th. He's going to flip on his dad about the insurrection if given the chance to get himself out of maybe some other problem. Then again, when it comes to the three, I'm not including Tiffany, but the three adult children of Dirtbag Donnie, Don Jr. is probably the most supportive. Even though he did, he texted, was it Kevin McCarthy, I think, or one of those guys, to, I can't keep track of all these players, man. Too many people. But, I had to text this guy to get my dad to call him off, make him stop. Can't even text his own dad, or his own dad doesn't answer his texts. So all of this makes sense up here. But this is, of course, the 1/6 insurrection. This could be him trying to survive in any way that he can. And so that further reiterates that this is his mom up here, even though I don't have the mother card. The mother card didn't come through. But maybe to him, she doesn't seem that motherly, and that maybe it's more of this just like magical thinking that she can rescue him. But this can be like trying to claw his way out of this awful situation that he's in, and he has no other choice than to flip in order to kind of resurrect himself, because this is the places, these are the places that he's trying to get to, and he's trying to claw his way out of this restriction that he's in that could land him in jail. I mean, look at this right here. This is the amplification of the insurrection and the blood on his father's hands. And so these are all the tools that people are throwing at him, and he's going to try to flip. Now, this is an opportunity to flip so that he can grow a new, maybe grow a new life, but he's stuck in a rock and a hard place. Well, then again, maybe this is, death's door throwing rocks at him that he could sprout out from under, because, plants do grow out from under rocks. They certainly do. But this line here, this is him. Yeah, he is a weirdo, and he isn't very mature. He hasn't grown out of his teenage frame of mind, even though he's is he 40-something? I don't know, or late 30s, I don't know. But anyway, he has blood on his hands, or the blood of the insurrection can land him in jail. That is, I didn't know he really had any part in it, but maybe it's because he goes around on, he's out there still trying to support his dad, amplifying himself on shows, amplifying the message. He's online on places all the time, still saying things to try and protect his dad. Wow. Yeah, so his immature, just energy that's all over the place. It's like, a river of tears. I mean, I know this card is blood, but I'm seeing like a river of tears. Blood can be our life force as well. So his life force as a teenager is flowing so fiercely in his life. And maybe he tries to appease it by, having some, if it's Kimberly or his mother, creepy, he's trying to attach his life force onto the feminine in order to feel better. Ugh. But he's in this just ocean of not knowing who he really is. He doesn't really know who he truly is. I just heard he's not going to get it in this lifetime. Wow. So he's got this major restriction on his life force, he's in his own self-created prison. He might resurrect himself just a little bit, but the world is upon him. You know, it's like the ocean and the world and the moon. The world of his family has had him in this place of ease throughout his entire life, but the Grim Reaper is coming for him. You know, he's been able to kind of flounder around in this, you know, the meadow of having whatever he wants. But then again, on another level, if this is Mark Meadows that has some rock to throw at him that brings him down, there's that possibility in there too. But he's working on a way, tilling the soil for a way out of this, to get out of jail. And the only tool he has at his disposal is to flip on his dad to resurrect himself. See this line here? And then to resurrect himself, you know, he's in survival. He's trying to claw his way out of this prison that he could go to. And this could have to do with his, you know, their family business here too, right? That's all over the world. It's an international Trump, I call it Trump Crime Family International, but it's Trump organization, international organization. And it's built on the backs of, you know, bloodshed and foreign money. And so he's trying to claw himself out and resurrect himself out of all of that. But he doesn't have the maturity in order to do that. So he has nothing, he has no other tool at his disposal other than to flip, to try and save himself. Wow, Donnie boy. Yeah, well, it makes perfect sense. I don't know why I'm surprised. But again, it's like, kept expecting to get, you know, the crystal meth card and all that. So maybe he's, maybe he has been in rehab and he's resurrected himself out of that place a little bit. Or maybe the jail cell is rehab, because we don't have a rehab card here. That would be another deck. Oh, you know what? If we look at the ocean card as being like the ocean of life and the flow of life, and in resurrection, this could be rehab. This could be rehab, where he tries to like complete something from the family, and then now he's in a better place. So maybe he has been in rehab and then in and out. You know, in my live streams with Debbie and Lisa, I think it was just, yeah, it was only Lisa and I last week because Debbie was with her mom. And Lisa got clearly that she kept feeling like he's come close to death before. That's, and we have the Grim Reaper up here. So maybe that's the message. Wow. Yeah. Okay, well, that's all I have for this guy. I'm going to move on to Eric. Okay, bye, guys.